Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for an anticipated book for me, which was Amazing Spider-Man issue 15, which is Mary Jane in the Iron Spider suit. And I'm like, where is this gonna go? I was really excited to read it. So let's start talking about this issue. Talking about the cover, Alex Ross cover, love it. And again, it's Mary Jane in the Iron Spider suit, so it got me super pumped, which is what a cover should do. And now the interior artwork is still the same artist, which is Comixology, which I like his art when they're in the suit, but I don't love it, the facial expressions. I'm trying to find an example of that. Like here's an example of Mary Jane out of her suit, or just, I mean, this is an example of all the people here. I just don't like their cheekbones, and the eyes are still really small. I don't know why, I just don't really like when they're out of costume, but when they're in costume, the detail's really well done. And actually, a lot of the Iron Spider look for Mary Jane reminds me of May Parker's Spider-Girl, which makes a lot of sense because Mary Jane's her mother. So I really like that aspect. Love the character design they did for Mary Jane there. And yeah, like I said, the designs for the costumes and the action's really well done. But once it gets out of the costume, that's when I don't like the art as much. Also, the colors are really dark, so it makes it a little bogged down, the whole story, where it feels like a lot's going on. So I kind of wish that the artwork was a little bit brighter. It uses a little bit too many oranges. But let's start talking about the story. So this issue, like I said, Mary Jane's in the Iron Spider suit, and she's like, I gotta save these boys. I gotta save Tony and Peter. And she does, you know, she helps save the day, and they defeat Regent for at least this time being. And then they have this flash where it's like, I feel like I've done this before. Because they have during Secret Wars. And in the end of the issue, we have a big cliffhanger where J. Jonah Jameson's father, is sick. Something's happening to him. Is he dying? And this is the same cough it looks like that Aunt May had back like maybe 2 issues ago or issue ago. Also, this is a very classic Spider-Man issue by the end where he's like, I need to change my life. I need to be Spider-Man. I need to be, you know, Parker Industries. But at the same time, I can't kick away my friends, because look at Mary Jane. I'm not as close to her because of what I did. And then he even tells Tony, he's like, don't let go of her. And Tony's like, well, I know the mistakes I made with Pepper. I can't let go of her. So I like that it made it feel like very classic Iron Man, and at the same time very classic Spider-Man, which I loved about this issue. A lot of these things, even though there's new adventures happening, new villains, it felt really classic, because we have seen the story in Silver Age, or, you know, after that, where, you know, oh, someone wears the suit, or, you know, something is like, you have to read this comic because Mary Jane is gonna, you know, wear the suit. It kind of does feel like old Spider-Man in a way, even knows these new adventures. And that's an aspect I loved about this issue, and I like when they use the supporting characters, because I think that's when it does feel like old Spider-Man and Spider-Man in general, more than the Parker Industries stuff. Sorry, I have still a little laryngitis. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this issue a lot. I thought it was a solid issue. And I like in the end that Mary Jane didn't keep the suit, because it's very much in Mary Jane's character that she wouldn't. She does it because I need to save my friends. But I don't want to be a superhero because look what it did to my life, you know? Look at what happened with Peter. I don't know what direction they're taking Mary Jane. That's something I'm still worried about. But I think this issue was a really cool thing for both Tony and Peter to kind of keep their life in context. Now, I am curious if Mary Jane's going to be in future issues, especially with Dead No More. I hope she will be. There's still a lot of One More Day / Secret Wars stuff that's being referenced here, so hopefully we get to see that not just be a tease. But I like this. I thought it was a very solid issue. There was some times where I thought it was a little crowded, having to save Harry at the same time. Maybe they could have just concentrated on the Regent battle, but overall, left us on a good cliffhanger. Very solid story, and one of the better issues of Amazing Spider-Man so far. So I gave this issue a solid 4 stars. Definitely recommend it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later.